All that glitters is not only gold. Prancing about on all four paws, sporting a resplendent coat and a rather distinct shiny golden head furnishings, poster child of the Lion City, a young nation called Singapore. Branded on the $10 note circulated between 6 August 1976 to 1984, the Golden Lions of Jinwu Athletic Association, founded in 1921, one of Singapore's oldest Chinese martial arts federation.
Hi, my name is Jack Tan from Singapore Jinwu Athletic Association. I'm the Secretary General of the association. I joined in 1974 as a small boy when I was 13 years old. I'm already in the association for 50 years, and this year I'm already 63. Jinwu started, it's more like a sports school in 1921. So we have martial arts, we have Chinese culture, we have Chinese chess, Chinese calligraphy. We even have sports like basketball or table tennis. So he decided to bring in the lion dance. So during his holiday trip, he went back and then he brought in from Hebei in 1934 one pair of Beijing Si. So, and that was very heavy. So the head was made of clay and it weighed about 10 kg, and the cape also about 10 kg. So you need a very strong guy to maneuver it. Because the first pair was destroyed during World War II, and after the war, he actually ordered another pair from the headquarters Shanghai Jinwu Federation, and it came in only in 1953. And it was also very heavy, like the first pair. And that pair was donated to Nanyang University, which is the current NTU. So I don't think they still have it there. That is for display. But we find that it's too heavy. So over the years, our Grandmaster, Mr. Wei Yanfeng, and Mr. Fang Youcho, so they try to change and modify and change it to rattan and then slowly lighten the weight. So throughout the years, during the 60s to 80s to year 2000, our members and we have tried also changing to make it look nicer. In the past, the lion head was in color. We have a different color. We find that it wasn't that nice. So we paste it with some golden paper. So we don't call it the Northern Lion now. We call it Golden Lion. During 1972, they represented our association. There are many members who went for the military tattoo. They went to Edinburgh, they performed in the castle, and then they welcomed the Queen. And even when Queen Elizabeth came to Singapore, she loved seeing this Northern Lion. We used that to welcome her. Besides that, our founding Prime Minister, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, also liked this Northern Lion. And every time in his Tanjong Pagar GRC, they will request us to welcome him with this Northern Lion. Besides the Queen and founding Prime Minister, we have actually represented Singapore to perform in many countries, especially for Singapore Airlines and Singapore Tourist Board, especially inauguration of new flight like we did for Africa, Johannesburg, Cape Town, and Durban, Darwin, Christchurch, and etc. We did a lot of all those because at that time, during from 70s to late 90s, a lot of people doesn't know about Singapore. So when we go overseas to perform, they ask, where are you from? When we tell them we are from Singapore, they thought it's part of China or Malaysia, So Singapore is trying to promote, because we are Lion City, so they use the our Golden Lion to go out. And in 1976, they actually took some of our photo, and under MAS, they put it in the $10 notes, yes. After the war, that was during 1945. So those earlier batch of members, they request from the government for a piece of land, which is currently is the Duxton Plain Park, 4,000 over square feet. So we request for that piece of land to perform, to raise funds to help the poor. So we actually collected a lot of funds and then donated to all those poor people who require all these funds, who need the needy people, So we did a lot, and we supported early days all those Singapore Boxing Association, all the various association, and some even in China when they have flood, they need funds. All this we get donations, perform to get donation, and then we donate overseas. All this, so it's very meaningful. We have instructor teaching in the schools during the weekend, and even our instructor teach in SAFRA, last time Singapore Armed Force Reservist Association. But in the schools now it's different because we are all amateur. We don't work here as a full-timer. And the schools now, all their CCA is from Monday to Friday. So it's very different now.